My phone buzzed with her message, which read, "I'm sick. I need help. It's urgent. Please." I brushed it aside. After all, she moved away from me, stating that she doesn't need me anymore. But somewhere, a corner of my heart squealed to reply her. But I didn't. I got down the bed. It was 2 a.m. I went into the balcony, inhaling the breeze going against my face. The dogs were on their night orchestra. The swing was screeching in the garden. Soon, my thoughts went to my past. How I met her, how she tried to impress me, how we got along each other, those silly fights, those beautiful moments. Those just then, my phone buzzed again. It was her again, stated, "Please." My sense started to think something bad. I stepped down the stairs, omitted to switch on the lights, cause my parents were in sound sleep, and I didn't want to disturb them. Started my car and drove to her home. As I reached, I phoned her. There wasn't any reply. I tried many times, but there wasn't any response. It was dark as hell. I could hear her voice from inside. I followed them. The main door was already unlocked. I paused for a while and concentrated on her voice, which was the only way I could reach her out. At last, I reached her bedroom. The voices grew louder as I approached. I shouted her name aloud and knocked the door. She unlocked it, and the door came to a screeching halt. It was dark. I couldn't see her. I passed my hand across the wall and switched on the light. There were none. Suddenly, somebody kicked me from behind, and I fell on the bed with a thud. I turned around to see. My sight was going hazy. I rubbed my eyes and focused in the silhouette. It was me, myself, or perhaps my doppelganger. I was shocked. She held his arms, pointed towards me, and mumbled in his ears, "Look, he was the one who tried to kill me. I'm glad that you came here reading my messages." I couldn't understand anything. Is she thinking him to be me? Or am I looking with a different face? I looked into the mirror. Alas, that face was not mine. I had somebody else's face. That body wasn't mine. I couldn't believe my eyes. I shouted at her aloud, "No, this face is not mine! And the person standing beside you is not me! He looks like me! But I don't know who he is." She passed her hands over his shoulder and whispered, "Finish him." He clenched the knife, came nearer to me, but turned around to stab her, right in her heart. She screamed and cried, "I didn't expect this from you. I believed you." I know, she was actually referring the original me. He was my look-alike. Or who was he? As I revolted against him, he stabbed me too. There I was lying numb amidst the pool of blood. Her body was still. "Hey, what happened? Relax, relax, relax. Maybe you had a bad dream?" came a familiar voice from behind. I rubbed my eyes, gasping. There she was, beside, trying to cool me down. "Huh? I had a really bad nightmare," I said. She whispered, "It's okay, I'm there for you." I went to sleep again, gazing at her, thinking, the worst nightmare is losing you, dear. I penned this story like any other. My mom shouted from downstairs, "Akil, it's already late. Shut the lights off and go to bed." I went into the balcony, felt the cool breeze, made my bed, and slowly slipped into sleep. Abruptly, my phone buzzed. As I read, it stated, "I'm sick. I need help. It's urgent. Please." And it was 2 a.m.